Hi, love.
Hi.
I'm here today. Let me just introduce you really quick. So, I'm here
Okay.
today with my incredible friend, Jessica. Jessica is an incredible mother and leader and friend and so many other things. And today we get to just connect and talk about generosity and specifically the generosity that comes with friendship, the generosity of friendship. So I'm
Yeah.
so excited. For those who are listening that have not met Jessica yet, this is such a special moment. Jessica is a huge, very, very close friend to Love is Deed. And Jessica and I met 6 years ago. We developed a friendship that would forever change both of our lives. And
Yeah.
6 years later, we are here just
Strong.
connecting, having this conversation, and getting to, yeah, talk about
Yeah.
generosity because it's been a huge impact to both of us. So, Jessica, I'm so
Yes.
thankful that you're here. I'm so thankful to be having this conversation with you. Thank you for taking the time to do so.
I'm so happy to be here too. I'm super excited.
Yay. Okay, well, tell us a little bit about yourself and just how you have personally been impacted by generosity in your life.
Well, my life has been impacted by generosity in so many ways, so many amazing ways, from different people, people that I've met face to face, people that I've never met, but all put together, they have made a huge impact in my life and my boy's life. So I can count a lot of things that, have impacted my life through generosity, through people that God has brought my way. But I'm just going to mention a few because we can be here the whole day. But I'm glad to share. So, because of generosity, my life has have been impacted in so many ways, so many amazing ways. And some of those ways, being a single mom is not easy. And if it wasn't for generosity, I don't think I would be where I am today. I don't think I would have the joy, the peace that I have today. And so it's because of generosity that my boys' school needs are met. It's because of generosity that their school fees are paid for the whole year. I
Yeah,
don't have to worry about that. Praise be to Jesus.
right.
And it's because of generosity that the apartment, this house you're seeing that we're in, is being paid. So I cannot count all ways, but those are some of the ways that I've been impacted. I'm being impacted, and I'm super grateful that there are generous people out there in the world, generous people that are willing to, you know, to let their kindness, their generosity impact people's lives. So, yeah,
Amazing. Yes,
like I said, there's so many ways, but those are just, a few that I can name.
of course. Yeah, that's the huge blessing of being impacted by generosity is there's so many layers to it and there's so many
Yeah.
incredible moments of being impacted.
Mm-hmm.
We have the pleasure through Love is Deed of sponsoring Jessica and her boys to have this apartment that they have right now, which is a brand new thing that just started this year. So that is something
Yeah.
we have been working towards since last year. And
Yeah.
yeah, Jessica, you are such a gift to those who get to give to you. And I think it's so special to really even allow the people who give to you every month to hear from you just how much that is impacting your life. And okay, so for those who don't know, you have three boys, you have three
Yeah.
sons.
Mm-hmm.
How old are your boys? What is life like being a mom, in this season of life, being a leader? Give us a little glimpse of that if you can.
Okay. So I've got three boys. The first one is turning 18 this year,
Amazing. Crazy.
and the second one is 14, and the third one, the last one, He is 12. So it was his birthday yesterday. He just turned 12.
Oh, so sweet.
Those boys are a blessing. They're a gift. And it's a pleasure. It's a gift to be able to raise them. And with the help of the generous people out there, those that I've met and those that I've not met. And I know there are so many generous people that I've met through you, my dear friend, you know, that have been able to give. And with that, I'm able to take them to school. I'm able to, meet their needs. They're able to have food on the table every night, every morning. They have something to eat before they go to school. That is a huge blessing to me because I don't think I would have done it on my own. And having them look up to me, I'm the mom, I'm the dad, I'm the uncle, I'm the grandma,
I'm their
I'm
aunt.
everything. And so they come to me for all the answers, they come to me for all their needs, they come to me for everything that they experience. They come to me. And so it's a blessing to have all of you raise this voice with me.
Yeah. Aw, that's so beautiful. It takes a tribe. So you're incredible for playing all of those roles for your boys and being a
I try.
mother. Yeah, it's a huge responsibility, and I am so grateful just the
It's
way that you
huge.
model that without you don't take it lightly and you love so well. You love them so well. They're such incredible young men,
Yeah.
and they have been impacted because they also impact others. You all serve. You make this a routine in your life to give
Yeah.
often, every single week, without expecting anything in return. So
Yeah.
the gift that you're being, gifted and receiving is also, I think, a return of the ways that you are generous, which I would also love to talk about because I think that when people think about generosity, a lot of
Yeah.
times they think about monetary, they think about money, they think about finances, right? Which is
Yeah.
obviously, as you're saying, a huge gift, a huge blessing, but there are so many other ways to be
Yeah.
generous. And in every season of life, if
Mm-hmm.
we are, open to seeing those ways of generosity and those ways that we can impact people and love on others,
Yeah.
that definitely does not always look like monetary because there are
Yeah.
times that we don't have money to give and there are times that we have little rather than much, right? So I would love to hear from you.
Yeah.
What does it look like to be generous in all seasons of life when you have plenty and when you have little and when you feel like it and when you don't? Because there's definitely a balance of taking care of your family, loving your family, obviously, and then giving from that place of overflow that you
Yeah.
have for others. So, what are some ways that you have experienced that personally and even maybe teach your boys to do that? And when it comes to noticing those around you and loving those around you?
Yeah. So, with generosity, like you've said, it's not always about money. You can be generous in so many ways. You
Mm-hmm.
can be generous with your time. You
Mm-hmm.
know, when you give your time, that is generosity too, because every time, whenever you do something for somebody, you spend time doing something for somebody, that is an act of generosity. And so, for me, I might not be able to give, monetary generosity or be able to help financially, but whenever I get an opportunity to be kind to somebody, to lend a helping hand to somebody,
Yeah.
I do it with all my heart. I do it without complaining. I do it because that's what I have to give, and I give it with a joyful heart, and I believe that it will impact that person that I'm doing it for. So it doesn't have always to be money. So I can give an example. There is someone that might have everything together financially, but they need a hug from someone who can assure them that, you know what, you're the best mom that those kids could ask for. You are doing a good job, You are beautiful. You are made in the image of God. You are wonderful and fearfully made. Those words are so important to someone regardless of who they are, even if they have, financial needs met. But that alone is generosity. That alone can impact their lives. They can sleep knowing that someone out there cares about them. They can sleep assured that they are doing a good job at raising their children or at being a good wife or, different areas of life. So, yeah, I would say whenever we get the opportunity to be kind, to be generous with our time, pray for somebody, hug somebody, let them know that they are loved, make them feel seen. That is also generosity. Because, like I've said at the beginning, my life has been impacted by generosity in so many ways. Some people that have come my way to comfort me, some people have come my way to encourage me. It's not always monetary, but it comes in different ways, and it's all impactful in a huge way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You have been that friend for me many times, which, I mean, we have like the beauty of being so far away because we haven't
Yeah.
seen each other in person for many years. And the
So
beauty
many.
in that, too many,
Yeah.
and the beauty in that is the moments where we connect on the phone or on FaceTime and really just get to share what's going on. And the
Yeah.
moments that we've had in that regard, I think the generosity of time
Yeah.
spent together and of friendship and of like you will always text me like truly every week. I feel like you text me since we met, sending you a hug. Like I'm sending you a
Yeah.
hug right now because I can't hug you in person. I can't wait to hug
Visual
you in person.
hugs.
Right, exactly. And
Yeah.
it's so special because even that can be felt. Even that is so meaningful. And there are so many moments, and even just in different hard moments in life, where you have been such a true and consistent friend to me and have reached out and have prayed with me and have listened and have given me wisdom. And that is such a gift. So I think that's so, yeah, it's so incredible to just recognize noticing the people that are close to you and creating
Yeah.
time and creating space for them to,
Yeah.
walk with you
hmm
is such a blessing. Yeah.
Friendship is the best gift. Yeah. Make time, make space for the people you love, for the people in need of your time.
Yeah,
It's a blessing to do that.
it is.
You sleep peacefully knowing that someone out there, you've given a comforting word to somebody,
Right.
you've given encouragement to somebody. That brings inner peace, inner joy.
I don't,
The
I
joy
can,
that cannot, yeah, the joy that cannot be fulfilled by material things. That comes with being kind, being generous. Yeah, so it's a blessing to do that.
it is. It lifts your spirit and
Yeah.
makes life so much more fulfilling, especially on the hard days, but also on the great
Yeah.
days. Yeah. What are some ways that you dream of being generous?
So many ways. Yeah, so it pains me. Right now, we are in winter. It's cold. It's really cold. And sometimes you see a kid doesn't have, a sweater and you are really tired. You don't have anything on you to help that kid.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, okay, I pray that one day I'm going to be able to look at somebody, like a child in need of something to put on to keep warm and be able to enter a store, buy that, new from the store and just present it to this kid. I feel that would be a fulfillment in my heart. So I pray that that day comes when I see a child, especially children. Children are so close to my heart because I'm raising children. And in the community that we live in, most children are being raised by single moms.
Right.
Dads are nowhere to be found. You find we see children a lot of times, walking by themselves. They have nobody watching over them, and you ask yourself, how is the safety of these children? What is this? Like, how safe are they?
Right.
And then when you hear things going on in the community whereby children, especially, girls are being, things are being done to them that are not good, that brings me to think, what can someone do that, I dream of a home, a safe home for such children, children that have been abused, children that have been, mistreated at home, who don't get enough food to eat, to have, I don't have a full picture yet, but I know in my heart that is something that I would love to do, have a safe space for such kids,
Yeah.
For such children. There are so many children that are living in that condition. They just don't come out to speak.
Yeah.
They just don't come out to say this is what is going on because maybe they are being told not to say it. But if we can have space for such children, a home whereby those kids can feel loved, can feel safe, can be provided for, that would be a dream come true for me. Yeah.
Well, your home is that now, even for your children.
Yeah. They are.
Starts there. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Love that. Well, also for those of listeners who do not know, Jessica is actually the reason behind why Love is Deed started. How does it feel to be such an inspiration?
It's a gift. It's an
Yeah.
honor. It's unreal. It's
Yeah.
from where I come from.
Yeah.
It feels so unreal. Like sometimes I think about it. I'm like, wow, really? Is this happening?
Yes,
Somebody
you're
pinched
that
me.
special.
Somebody pinched me. So
I love
I'm
that.
so honored. I'm so glad, and I bless God for honoring me with that, being an inspiration. What
Mm-hmm.
a blessing. I
Yeah,
don't take that for granted.
I know. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're famous around here because I found myself very overwhelmed by what you were saying as well, just like seeing all of the need around
Yeah.
you and feeling hopeless.
Yeah.
I think I often have felt hopeless. Like, what on earth can I do? It feels like there's so much need and there's, a lot of times just this overwhelming feeling of like how to respond and what action to
Yeah.
take and all of those things. And when I met you, that really just the thought of like noticing the person in front of you is what has stuck with me ever since. And we've had so many conversations about this, about how it
Yeah.
starts with one person. It starts with the one in front of you. It starts with one life. It starts with one action of generosity. It starts with one, right? Like one act of love, one moment, one decision. And that is like a
Yeah.
true ripple effect into the rest. That is a ripple effect into further impact and greater impact and really love being experienced, which is our whole calling. So I'm so grateful just for you sharing your heart in that because you have been that as well for us through Love is Deed. And you being impacted is so special for those who are sowing into your life to know the ways that
Yeah.
you also are dreaming to impact others because again it's a ripple effect, like it overflows
Yeah.
from that place. So okay, my last question
Yeah.
is, what is one way that you would encourage others to start being generous this week?
Oh my goodness. That's a very good question. So I'll say start with what you have. Start with what you can offer. You know, look around you. Look for that somebody that needs you. I don't know in what area, but look for that somebody and do what you can for that person. For example, it can be a church service, spot that person that is not so free, to talk to people, who is, constantly alone, time to meet and greet and meet people. He's seated, is not moving. He or she is not yet free, go for that person, just go to them, make them feel loved.
Yeah.
Say hi, what's going on, just hug them.
Yeah.
Start with what you have. Start small. Start with a smile. A smile is also, medicine to so many people. We have somebody in church who is always smiling. You can walk up to church feeling sad, but when you see this person, it feels like she doesn't have problems in this world. And I once asked her, "Do you have problems?" She was like, "Yeah."
Stop, I love it.
She was like, "Yeah, I do have problems, but I choose to smile because what else can I do?"
Wow.
So by looking at her, her smile is contagious. So smile for somebody, give them a hug, tell them they are loved, remind them that they are made in the image of God. You know, yeah, offer them a cup of coffee. Like I've said, for me, I've experienced generosity in so many different ways. Someone gave me a cup of sugar, someone would give me a blanket, to keep my boys warm. Somebody would just say, "Hey, I know the boys are going to school. Do you have, some money to give them nice breakfast?" And I'm like, I would appreciate that. So many ways that you can impact somebody this week.
Yes.
Just look for that person. Be
Yeah.
intentional. Look out. You'll
Mhm.
find that somebody. They're out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, oh, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us and just letting us get to know you more. And I hope to have more of these conversations. This is
Yeah.
so special.
I'm looking. Yeah.
Such a
I
blessing.
love it.
Thank you so much, love. Yay, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
And I'm so grateful to all my friends that I've not met yet, but I know they exist. I've felt their impact, I've felt their generosity, and my boys and I are walking in their generosity. They are paying for this house, they're paying my boys' school fees. Um, you know, I'm so grateful, and I pray that whatever they are and whatever they do, God's blessing is always upon them. They have impacted my life, my boys' lives, and that is a huge gift to me. Sometimes I feel like the word thank you is not enough. Please give me a new word.
It's true.
Yeah, so I love you guys.
We love you. You are such a gift to us. So thank you for impacting us every single day. It's such a blessing.
Thank
Amazing.
you.